Hello everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. So today is going to be a little roasted tomato sauce day. I am actually going to use pizza. I've got some nice mild sweet Italian sausage that I'm going to brown, and I'm going to do a little grilled pizza. But I thought, you know, something really tasty sounded like some fresh roasted garlic and tomato sauce to go on that pizza. So I'm going to turn my camera down here and show you what I've got going. I just happen to have some Roma tomatoes in my refrigerator, so I've got them on my medium sheet pan here. I did line it with foil just to contain all the juices. I want all of those there. Drizzle it with oil. Because I'm going to be roasting these at 400, I'm not using olive oil. Olive oil has a pretty low smoke point, so I'm going with avocado oil. And then that brings us to the garlic. And so the easiest way I know to peel garlic is, I know people use the flat edge of a knife, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But this is our garlic peeler, and you know, you just shove the garlic cloves in there. I'm just going to do it on my countertop actually. And you give them a roll, and out rolls the peeled cloves of garlic, which I'm just going to scatter around on my pan there. Super easy to do it that way. You can, however, take that unpeeled clove, take the flat edge of your knife and crush it. And so then you're going to have it, depending on how hard you go, and it's going to be peeled, but you do have to physically pull the peel off of there. So it's not quite as convenient as the garlic peeler, but works pretty well anyway. Once I get these all on there, we're going to do a little fresh pepper and a little fresh ground Himalayan sea salt and some Italian seasoning. I'd give anything if I had my garden going and had some fresh basil to put on here to roast along with this, but I don't, so I'm making do with what I have. That's going to go in the oven for a good probably 30 to 45 minutes at 400 degrees. And what'll happen is these skins begin to pull away. So I'm just going to peel the skins off. Then I'm going to pour everything else that's left in here and process it smooth with my immersion blender. So it's going to be like really delicious. And I may need to cook it down a little bit to make it thick enough for the pizza, but I have plenty of time to do that. So I'll be back with the next step. All right, so I've got my dough mixed up here, and that's super easy with the crust mix, but it's got to rest for 5 minutes before we roll it out. I'm using the Rock Crock Grill Stone for that. So I'm going to get my sauce ready to go on here. These are my great roasted garlic and tomatoes, and this all just did up so nicely. My house is going to smell like roasted garlic for a long time, probably. The skins slip right off, just like blanching them when you cook them like this. I'm going to get the majority of this with my spoon, and then make a little trough in my foil. And I want to get all that good olive oil, let that drip into the pan. Oh, look there. This spoon, by the way, belonged to my grandmother, was passed to my mother, and was passed to me. If anybody knows how to make it not black anymore, I would appreciate the advice. I don't want to hurt the spoon. I've tried everything I know, but all right. So then we're just gonna pop on the top of that manual food processor. And then it's got that seasoning. One thing I like to add is just a little touch of honey to my tomato sauces. It helps to cut that acid just a little bit, so I'll drizzle in just a little bit of honey. But that's probably exactly the right amount of sauce for this pizza. And then I'm only adding Italian sausage and some assorted Italian cheeses. I've got some provolone and some Romano, and heck, I might throw some cheddar on there too, who knows. But Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll let you see it once it's put together. Okay, I'm back. So I've got my dough rolled out here on the pan. One thing you want to remember when you're working with pizza crust, especially once you've kneaded the dough, let it rest for 5 minutes, and it's much easier to roll out. This formula dough is designed for a thinner crust, which I personally really prefer. And you can see all of these speckles in there. That's all the herbs and seasoning in it. It is absolutely delicious. You could bake this, just drizzle it with olive oil and a little Parmesan cheese, and what a great meal that would be, right? Just that. But I'm gonna go ahead and spread my sauce on here. No, I'm not, sorry. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take this out to the grill. I'm gonna grill one side, and then I'm gonna flip it, then add my sauce, sausage, cheeses to the other side, and finish it up. All right, got my pizza inside. We're gonna spread some sauce on here. Oh, you should smell this sauce. There is nothing, you guys, nothing better than freshly roasted garlic. It just adds a wonderful depth of flavor to so many things. Salad dressings, meats, meatloaf, sauces, just amazing. So I've got a little extra left over there. Might go on some eggs tomorrow. And okay, so here's the $1,000 question. Do you put the toppings on before the cheese or after the cheese? What do you prefer? I like a little of both. So I'm gonna go ahead and do just some grated cheeses on here. I went ahead and did add a little extra. Put a little cheddar shredded in here with my other cheeses. And you know, I like to get it as close to the edges as I can because more cheese is always better, if you ask me. All right, and then I just browned, so you can see in here, that's Italian sausage, mix and chop, of course, our #1 selling product. And I just, actually I'm just gonna use my hands for this. Cook that in the microwave, actually. It takes about, I don't know, 6 minutes total to brown a pound. And of course, I don't need a whole pound, but I will certainly find a use for it later this week. That looks pretty good right there. So now we're gonna add more cheese. Bind that all together. Normally I love a ton of veggies on a pizza. I mean, I could eat just a veggie pizza, period. But I made up this Italian bean salad. So got a lot of veggies in there going. So we'll be having that alongside this pizza once it comes in off the grill. And this is some freshly grated Parmesan just for a little extra topping, and I'll probably leave that out so that we can add it after the fact as well. I don't know about you, but that looks like a gourmet pizza to me right there. Gonna be amazing.